guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do this look, and this look is a take on Belle's normal look that happens on Once Upon a Time every single week. She usually has really natural, soft makeup, and it looks really nice. She's really like an innocent character, which is why they don't do a whole lot with her makeup wise, and why when she was like Lacey went like kind of crazy and she had like crazy hair and stuff. Sorry, I have a catch in my throat. It's really annoying. Anyway, it's a very short tutorial. Everything's neutrals. I'm just going to walk you through what I have so that, you know, you don't have to ask me necessarily what products I'm using. Okay, so for my cover up stick kind of thing, I have Focus and Fix Liquid Concealer, which is by Makeup Revolution London. It's right here. It's kind of yellowy, but it works out really well with my skin. The mascara I have is Volume Flash Scandalize by Rimmel London, and mascara in Extreme Black. I'm using this matte maker. It's falling apart. It's Matte Maker by Maybelline, and it is a mattifying powder so that you won't be shiny. Then I have, which looks messy because I've been using it, but it's Makeup Academy's Hall of Fame palette. And it has 12 of the most popular shades, and we're using kind of this range in it. The brushes I use are Real Techniques. If you want to pick a different kind of brush, it's fine, but what you do is tap the top and feel how many bristles there are, because I'll show you the difference. Here's one that costs less, and when I tap the top, it goes kind of like this. If I do the same, it doesn't spread. So you want something that's going to pick up a lot of product, then this one will do it. If you want something that's really light, this one will do it. The eyeliner I'm using is brown. It's called Smoke and Shine. It's by Rimmel London. I get all of these in the UK, so you might not have them in the US. I don't know. And then I'm also using Match Perfection SPF 18 makeup. Looks a little bit messy. It's got a squirter. This one, I have it in Ivory. I think there's still a color lighter, which I'm going to have to go for. But this one's by Rimmel. It's really good. I've had this for like a year, which is why it's like all beat up. Well, not quite a year, but about 8 months, and I still haven't used it all. And then I have Avon's lipstick in pink, which I use as a base. And then for the color, oh sorry, that wasn't actually in pink, is it? It's in Pout, sorry. Then Glacier Gloss, which is from Beauty UK, and this is kind of like a really nice purple. In the picture that I'm using of Belle, she has kind of like a purpley burgundy lip, and combined these two together makes a really nice one. And then for my blush, I use this palette, which is Makeup Revolution London, and it has a pink highlight and contour. This one is called Ultra Fair C01. Is the Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit. You might need darker if you have a darker skin tone. I think that's everything I used. If I missed anything, ask and I'll let you know. But for now, enjoy the tutorial. Let me know how you do. If there's something that could be better explained, let me know. Remember to subscribe. Follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/theskeletonsheart. It's The Skeleton's Heart instead of Skeleton's Heart because they took it already. Or on Twitter, I am at Katrina with a C, so Katrina Catrina. Besides those, I don't use a whole lot. If you want something else, let me know. Anyway, enjoy.
Okay, so we're going to start with concealer under the eyes. You're also going to want to do concealer under the chin and to cover up any kind of blemishes you have. I also do along the top of my nose, just basically to take some of the redness out. You're going to blend it all in with your Real Techniques brush. I just used the round brush. It's the same one that I'm going to use with foundation. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. I'm going to squirt a couple of squirts of foundation on and start using circular motions to blend it all in. I used about 4 squirts in total to do my entire face for heavy coverage. After you do your foundation, you're going to swirl your brush, a different brush than the one you've been using, into your matte maker foundation. And this foundation is going to, essentially the powder is going to take away all the shine that you have on your face so that you look really matte. And thus the name. I'm going to put some blush on, and her blush in the show is actually on the cheekbone. It is not under or above. So you're going to open your mouth a little bit and see where the under part is and see where the highlight is, and you're going to do it in between. Use circular or sweeping motions to add the blush on. Now I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on top of the bone, but later this is pretty much going to get covered up so it's not quite that shiny. It just helps bring out the tops of the bones so they look a little bit slimmer. I just put a couple dabs of the concealer over top, mainly because my eyes are really, really dark underneath. Once that's done, you're going to use a brown pencil to line your eyes. Now you do this really lightly, you don't need to scrub it on or pull very hard. You just do a loose line across the top. It's a very natural, quick, easy kind of liner to do. You can be a little bit messy, it doesn't matter because the eyeshadow is going to cover it up. Now with your Makeup Academy palette, or any palette that you have, you're going to want to use a color that's the same color as your skin as your base. So I'm taking one that is roughly the right color, and I'm going to put it all over the lid and up onto the brow bone. And that's going to give you something to work with when you're trying to blend. Once you do all of that, and you get it all over your lids and your brow and everything, you're going to take a brighter color and a lighter color, maybe just a shade or two lighter, and you're going to go up into the brow. This was almost too much lighter because it's very natural for her look, so she doesn't have a lot of color. So you want to keep something that's just a little bit brighter, and if it's too bright, go back to your original color and blend it in. Your next step is going to be to pick the lid color. I picked a very light gray. In the picture, it's very hard to tell what she has, but in the corners, it looks like she has a little bit of a light grayish brown. So what you're going to do is put this all over your lid, and then you're going to go back to your original colors and add your lights back in. I took an even lighter gray silver over it to lighten up my lid again, and it has a little bit of a shimmer in it. And I'm going to do that on both sides, and then I'm going to continue to add the original color back, only leaving the outside edges with color. Once you layer these three colors, you can really see how they kind of shine between each other and mix into a really neutral tone. You're going to add basically 1, maybe 2 rows of mascara on. You don't need very many coats. It's a very neutral kind of look. It doesn't need to look like fake eyelashes. For the next part, we're going to take Pout lipstick, which is from Avon, and you're going to put that all over as a base. This is pretty much the same color as my lips, so you would want to get one that is similar to the color of your lips to start with. I'm going to take this Glacier Glaze, and it's in a kind of burgundy purple, and I'm going to put that all over the pink. Together, they're going to blend together and make a slightly different color, so you just keep adding your burgundy on until you get it to the tone that you want. Now for the last thing, I'm going to go ahead and take some of this foundation powder, and I'm going to go right over everything. I'm going to take the powder and use circular motions and sweeping motions over my entire face to take away any shine, because her character does not have a lot of shine or unusual face makeup on. That's the whole look, and I hope you like it. Subscribe and follow me on Facebook and let me know what you think. Bye!